this is the fun part.
Disengage from the conversation because it's not worth it.
We don't do this.
Okay, that's still not a period.
See you soon, bye!
Little PSA for trans people and allies considering the current state of affairs. If you're arguing with a TERF and they say the word period and trans women in the same sentence, assume that they had a sub 1.5 grade point average and disengage from the conversation because it's not worth it.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, it is not just going to be a great show. In England, they would say it's going to be a bloody good show. Because today, the guys are insisting they have a monthly flow. Good grief. I'm not sure what to do with that, but I do know we're jumping into that liberal pool of madness right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
The arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood.
Womanhood belongs to women. Women get periods.
I'm on my period. There is evidence that we get all the other symptoms.
Okay, that's still not a period.
The truth is that trans women do experience periods. I get lots and lots of cramping and back pain.
Periods are not just mood swings or crying or vague discomfort. It's tied to ovaries, to the uterus, to ovulation, to shedding of the uterine lining, to bleeding, specific biological functions. This is the weirdest thing. I would never have guessed that in 2026 we would have so many biological men hoping and praying to have a menstrual cycle where for like 4 to 6-ish days usually, you are bleeding, you're in pain, you have cramps, dizzy, sometimes nauseous, sometimes moody, you get cravings, you get headaches, you get all this every month. And you're sitting there saying, well, I wear a wig now, so basically I have a period. It's the same thing.
So trans periods are kind of wild, similar to cis periods.
I find it funny that people say that trans women can't get periods when it's like, yeah, we may not bleed, but like, I'm over here weeping at anything and everything.
I may not bleed, which is like required to have a period, but like I have a period because I'm emotional. Can we not do that? Because at this point, it's just a bunch of biological men being sexist. That's all it is.
So this is new. Keywords, menstrual equity.
Yeah, that's super important, my friends, especially if you're a guy. We don't want to discriminate or be biased against men who physically cannot have a period. But hey, we need menstrual equity. I think I'm going to make it into a shirt. I think instead of PMS, it's going to be TMS. Ay, ay, ay.
As a biological woman who also lives very close to Massachusetts, please stop saying that you guys just want to be treated like everybody else, because we don't do this. Okay. You guys are trying to preach equality, saying like, oh, trans people are just like, we don't do this. Nope. Biological women, cisgender, whatever you want to call us, we don't do this. We go ahead, we buy our pads, we buy our products, and we move about our day just like everybody else. We don't need to bring awareness to menstruating.
Yeah, they don't hold parades for menstruating. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They don't bring attention to it. They just buy their stuff and deal with the issue.
Seriously.
So I was prepping for today's show and I didn't really know what I was going to do. And then I came across this and I was like, Yahtzee! I know exactly what I'm going to talk about. And this is a trans period pride for 2026. I think this is kind of a brand new thing. It's happening in Massachusetts. So make sure to mark your calendar. It is June 17th. I know my calendar is marked. But it says, this event is free to attend. Please RSVP, blah, blah, blah. Catered dinner and get this, free period underwear provided to all attendees. That's right. They're going to be giving trans women, or AKA dudes, some nice, clean, whitey tighties. Like, come on. And the worst thing, and this is what really gets me, is this is partially taxpayer funded. Yeah, this is not all private or whatnot. We're paying for this, my friends. So we're paying to give men clean underwear because they don't get periods.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
So all of their underwear is period free. So I don't understand this. This whole entire event is completely pointless, but it probably serves as a nice money laundering event, I'm sure. So anyways, this is absolutely bizarre.
Fun fact, trans women also get periods.
Really?
Yes.
You get a period?
Yes. I get monthly cycles.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
You get monthly cycles.
Yep.
So the lining of your uterine wall is falling apart.
I get
draining.
Yeah.
Your uterine wall.
See, this is the fun part.
I don't have one. I wasn't born with one. So I don't really get periods. That means I'm actually kind of insane.
Due to not having a uterus, the weird part is I still get the cramps, but I just don't get the.
Are you sure it's just not from Lupron messing with your body?
What?
Are you sure it's just not the Lupron messing with your body?
Oh, no, it's an actual.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I got the full on like emotional cycles and everything.
Yeah.
Wow, she's got the whole thing, except it's not a she, it's a he. He's got the whole thing.
You're saying you have a period though?
I do.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Yes.
But you don't have any blood leaving you. There's no thinning of the uterine lining,
No.
which is what a period is. And some of the results of a period are cramping.
Yes.
So you have similar symptoms to a period, but you don't have the period at all. You have no period because you're...
Yeah, it's called psychosomatic, I believe. I believe that's the correct term. I could be wrong, but I think that's it.
Man.
Just saw a video of trans women saying they get a period too. That's my sign to get off my damn phone for the rest of the week. I'm with you, sister.
Gay and trans people get a whole month to celebrate themselves.
I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second. Is this dude Captain Caveman's son? the Gen Xers. the Gen Xers, hello. They should know who I'm talking about. The guys definitely should know who I'm talking about. It's a little inside ball there, but yeah, that guy. Wow, it's a lot going on here, my man. You need to, trim back a few things. But anyways, I digress. Let's go.
Then straight people deserve a month too.
Oh, so was 11 months not good enough for you?
Oh no, 11 months wasn't good enough for us.
Why we have Pride Month is because the people who are in the LGBTQ are so criticized and hated just because of people who they like. Straight people literally get treated normally like they're just humans, how they don't even get asked who they like or are they gay or are they lesbian. They don't even get asked any of that stuff because they're just normal people.
Yeah, you kind of hit on it. We're normal people. And the people in the LGB section of your acronym are also normal people for the most part, I would say, because we don't care who you sleep with. We don't care. We don't ask. We just don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Same thing with the LGB part of the acronym. They really don't care either, and they don't bring it up. It's just the T onwards. You guys are the ones that make the big deal out of who's sleeping with who. We don't care.
People who are in the LGBTQ get treated like we're not humans. And
oh, come on. Seriously? Really? A little hyperbolic, my man.
And how it's so wrong to like the same gender. And I don't think people understand.
Well, it kind of is. Just saying.
Understand that liking the same gender is nothing that you can just decide you're born with it. God forbid we spend 1 month talking to other people who have lost their life because of how bad they were bullied because they were the LGBTQ.
Well, that's horrible if anybody, is in that situation. That's not called for. That's not good. But a whole month, really?
Like 90% of straight white men hate the LGBTQ.
No, that is not even remotely close. And hate is a pretty strong word. I think you need to back up that allegation with some stats, okay? Let's quantify this because there's no way that's even close to being reality. You know what I'm saying?
And they will make that known. They will literally take the time out of their day just to comment or leave rude stuff all over people's pages. But God forbid we have 1 month out of all 12 months
Yeah, but it's not just once a month because you guys make it a yearly thing all year. The T's onward in your acronym make it an issue. You bring it up over and over, and you have parades, and you have, drag queen story time, and yada, yada, yada. It is endless. So don't tell me that it's just 1 month, okay? Us straight cis people, we have to deal with it year round, so suck it up, buttercup.
Today is the last day of Pride Month, so let's do one more Pride outfit for this month. As always, start with a hairbrush, some water, and don't forget about curl refresher. There we are, that's much better. Now it's time to add on our tank top and our jean shorts. And here we are, a super cute, perfectly pink and blue base to our trans outfit. Next, let's add our cover top cardigan. And here it is. This cardigan is cute because it's a little lopsided, but I still love it all the same. For a brooch today, I have this trans flag from Retrophiliac and my trigender pin. And I went ahead and pinned them together just like that. For hair today, I'm going to do my hair up in a ponytail, and I have this trans flag hairpin and a whole bunch of flower hair clips to add on top. And here we are! So pretty! For a necklace today, I have this trans flag necklace with the moon, which I put on a new chain. And here it is, looking super adorable. For earrings today, I of course have the trans flag earrings, and here they both are, looking amazing and fabulous. I have a lot of crystal bracelets. Starting off, we have blue tiger's eye for the cleansing of bad thoughts, pink cat's eye to help me find my soulmate, selenite for cleansing, and amazonite so I can control my destiny on this hand. Then on the other hand, we have rhodochrosite for new financial opportunities, some light amethyst for communications with the stars, moss agate to keep everything alive, including plants, pets, and yourself, and my pink elephant bracelet for good luck. Here they are all together. Let's make a care pouch. Today I have some carnelian to make me irresistible, rose quartz for the opportunity for love, and this one is from Mystic Moon Crystals, fire quartz to improve my chances of success, and this one is from Jennifer Moonstones, goldstone for powerful attraction, blue goldstone to prevent misunderstandings, sunstone for strength of mind and creativity, labradorite for wealth and fortune, and black obsidian to deflect misfortune. Yoink! And this is going to go in my secret pocket, which is right down here. Time for lipstick. As a chapstick base, I have this new pride flag chapstick. Add on some trans flag lipstick, and next let's do our eyes. So going all the way up to the eyebrow, go all the way up to the brow, and then bring it all the way back down, and there we go. And after just a little bit of neatening up, there is our trans flag complete. Next, I'm going to add some trigender flag eyeliner. So there is our pink, purple, and green, and that is our eyeliner complete. Next, I'm going to add on some pink mascara by Maydear and some blue mascara by DNM. And after a little bit more neatening up, there is our multicolored mascara. Next, I'm going to dive into some blush, and there is the finished blush. Next, we're going to stamp it with a couple of hearts. 3, 4, ta-da! Let's add on our rainbow heart sneakers. And it's time for the final spin. Thank you for getting ready with me. Woo! See you soon. Bye!
And after all that, she didn't even color coordinate her socks. I mean, come on. Even I noticed that. Hey, if you're enjoying the show and would like to sponsor an episode, it is super easy to do. There's a super thanks, a PayPal, or we can do a hot chocolate together. Scan the QR code. All the links are down below. And I appreciate all your support.
Pride Month is coming up, and I would like to make a little announcement. Just because you are queer or trans doesn't mean that you can't be racist. And
Really? Oh, darn it. Darn, I was really hoping that that would be like kind of a free pass to just be as racist as you wanted to be. Okay.
If a queer, trans person of color starts talking about their intersectionality and racism during Pride Month,
I don't even know what you just said there.
don't want to hear any shit about infighting, okay? You can be racist, and it's not enough to be non-racist.
Wait, you just said don't be racist, but now you're saying you can be racist? I think you're getting your wires crossed in more ways than one.
You have to be anti-racism, okay? Did y'all hear me? Okay?
No.
Okay.
Happy Pride Month. Something that's really important to me this month is period inclusivity.
Oh, well, I mean, we're in the same boat, sister. Super important.
I love this quote. It says, although menstruation is often labeled as a women's issue, this is not the case. Menstrual advocacy should be gender inclusive and gender affirming to best advance care for anyone who menstruates.
Well, yeah, I mean, duh. Of course.
And I think something really easy that we can do to create a more inclusive menstrual community is just by using gender neutral or gender inclusive language.
I can't say I have ghost periods, but there are times where I feel...
What? Wait, now there's ghost periods? Ay, what is going on? Okay.
Like those contractions. After 10 years being on T, I find myself forgetting to do my shot certain weeks, and sometimes that comes up as like ghost cramps and reminds me like, oh wait, I forgot to do my shot. For me, gender dysphoria is revolved around some bodily functions, you know, having my period. Even though I identify more non-binary and two-spirit, the reason I continue to take testosterone is just to keep the period away because I find it very annoying, and I hate that like my body betrays me in certain ways.
Betrays you? Really? It's doing what it's naturally supposed to do because you were born a woman, not a man. And women have periods. Period. End of statement, right? Okay, well.
Ways in this way, combating against the lesser of the two evils. If it helps me keep the period away, then I'm going to continue to do what feels right for me and not for the external validation of other people. Had I had a brand that was just like this one, I'd probably be much more comfortable wearing period pads in general because tampons were just a no-go for me. I don't like having anything in my body. When I think about like the first time I see inclusivity and with a period care brand, I saw a campaign of this trans man wearing jeans where that had like period blood all over and showing that trans men get periods as well. And that really spoke to me. I'm so glad that we have period care brands for like trans people who need it.
Well, after all that, the only thing I can really say is nice beard.
For those of you who are saying we need spaces for cis-only women.
Who's saying that? I know it's not the cis women. Because the cis women or AKA, you know, a woman, they don't care. They just don't care. So I don't know who you're talking about.
Because they go through like biological things that trans women will never understand, like periods and abortion and like menopause, pregnancies, things like that. I hope you're inviting trans men to the table because they've at least experienced some of those things too. So, like, no, we don't need cis women only spaces.
We don't need safe spaces, period. Just deal with life. Nobody had safe spaces when I was growing up. I don't understand these stupid safe spaces. They're retarded. Just deal with it, people. Like, it's not that difficult.
Because trans men go through those things too.
It's the first day of Pride Month and I'm still on my period. It's been over a week. I'm on testosterone. Please. Please stop. I can't start off Pride Month with these vibes. It's not a good start.
Oh, I'm with you, sister. I hate starting Pride Month bleeding out. It is the worst.
Yo, I just wanted to make this because anyone else that is getting a hysterectomy, you already have one. If you're a trans mask person, trans man like me, then you're gonna get phantom periods. I don't know 100%, but for me, at least I did.
What? Phantom periods? Ghost cramps? What? What the heck is going on here? These are terms I've never heard before. Maybe I've been too sheltered. I don't. No, it's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing I've never heard of these terms before.
It's basically where I still get all the side effects or symptoms like of right before when I would get my period. I just don't actually bleed, and like there's certain major things that I felt that don't happen. Like I don't bleed, I don't get like severe cramps, and like my digestive system isn't messed up because like during my period and before when I would used to actually get it, I would literally not poop regularly. Like I would just everything would go through me basically.
Why are you telling us this? This is way too much information. Just tell us you've got phantom periods and end it. There's no need to talk about your stool, okay? Sorry.
And it's been 8 months since I had my hysterectomy, so yeah, there might be some dudes out there that are like expecting to not ever experience any of these symptoms again, and like, to be honest, you will. Maybe. At least I did. So yeah, just beware. If you start feeling things and you feel like, damn, I low-key feel like I'm still experiencing this, you are.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. She's really pulling it off quite well. I don't think I would have known that that guy was actually born a woman. Would you? Let me know in the comments. And today's episode is sponsored by Jin, who bought me a hot chocolate, and it was very tasty. Thank you very much, Jin. I do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. Well, I hope you're all sitting down, my friends, because you're about to get a good old dose of bird hands.
The amount of men that are commenting this really feels like an extremely thinly veiled threat. Like, if I was prettier, then suddenly I would be in danger. It's really scary.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what she's talking about, but I think she misunderstood the comment. I think what they were saying is that she's so ugly, she has no worries, no issues, no problems of ever dating anybody that's Republican, conservative, or MAGA. I think that's what they were saying. What do you think she was saying? Let's see what some other people thought she was saying. Let's check it out. Almost 12 seconds of straight bird hands. Yeah, that's such a treat. What's this one even talking about? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. She sounds like somebody has a personality disorder. That could be.
If you're a white person, I better not hear you use the phrase ghetto to describe anything in your life. If you're a white person,
like that do-rag you're wearing? Would that classify as being ghetto? I don't know.
I better not hear you say you matured out of rap music. If you're a white person...
Wait, who's even asking if anybody's maturing out of rap music? Okay, I don't know. Okay.
Please stop talking about black people. If you're a white person, for the love of God, stop saying the N-word.
I don't say the N-word. I don't know. Again, I don't know who you're talking to, my friend.
What is the obsession? I don't understand. You know how hard it is to find a fellow cracker who doesn't sling that shit around?
I think that guy's got a few self-hate issues, but that could just be me. The soy is strong in this one. Okay, that was cringe. I'm sorry, but I had to go for it. That rag on his head is ghetto. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Although, I mean, I've worn a do-rag before, and that's come in handy sometimes, but I probably have not worn one in a good, I don't know, 30 years or something. If you're new here, welcome to The Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show.
And if you're really going to be out there wearing America 250th anniversary merch, just know we all think you're a fucking loser. Like, there's nothing else in this world that says I'm a loser than wearing America anniversary merch.
Wait a minute. I was actually thinking about putting up a design or two on the Idle Hands merch store. So I guess that makes me a loser. Dang it.
Here are a couple things that have nothing to do with race for real, but if I see you doing them or I see you around it, I'm just going to assume that you're probably racist.
Oh, okay. So regardless of what you do or what you say or what you wear or where you go, it's going to be racist. I think that's what she's saying. Oh, boy. All right, my dear.
Any type of America merch. I'm sorry. I don't want to see no type of American flag. I don't want to see no Constitution bumper sticker. I don't want to see no Trump paraphernalia. Obviously, any type.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, come on.
Type of Trump paraphernalia, I'm going to assume you're racist. But yeah, any type of that America free the state, if I see an eagle too much, I'm gonna something racist is going on.
Oh,
unfortunately, Tesla owners. And I understand that a lot of people got their Teslas before we found out that Elon Musk was like top 10 scum of the earth. But like,
yeah, I mean, he's right up there. Probably only the Antichrist is worse. No, wait, Trump has got to be up there too. So maybe Elon is in third place. But yeah, he's a rat bastard scumbag. I'm glad we all know now. Darn him trying to make the country a little bit more efficient in their spending. Urgh. Sure.
I just can't help it. Especially since I know that there are bumper stickers out there that says, I got this before we knew Elon was a dick. And so now that I know that there's clarifying merch that you can buy to put on your Tesla really quick, it just really blows me that, like,
It blows you? I think you meant to say blows me away, because that's a different that's a different connotation altogether. Okay.
You stand for nothing, huh? Shaggy mullet haircuts.
Like yours? Kind of? Okay.
Not the curly ones.
Oh, yeah.
Not the flowy ones.
Okay.
But the shaggy ones, like, you know, the ones that people who work at gas stations be having. People who work at gas stations.
Jeez Louise, what do you have against people working at gas stations? My gosh.
Let me correct myself.
Oh, okay.
White people who work at gas stations.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that totally that's tracking. Okay. White people that work at gas stations. Okay, let's go.
If you're from a small town.
Yeah, I'm guessing she's going to say you're racist. I'm just guessing, though.
I'm sorry. Like if I look at your population sign and that shit say like 500 on it.
You're all wearing hoods. I mean, that's the obvious thing, right? You're all racist. You're all KKKs. Come on.
All of y'all will lynch me in the night. Large gathering.
Yeah. Don't go in a small town. That's all I'm saying. Just please do not go in a small town. You're not going to make it out alive.
Gatherings of white people. Or Mexicans. Like when I see large gatherings of white people and Mexicans, I'm going to just assume that
that they're all racists? Wait, now you're bringing Mexicans into this?
Majority of y'all really hate me. Gay men that hate masculine presenting lesbians, I'm going to assume that
What? Gay men that presenting lesbians? Wow, that's some mental gymnastics. Okay.
You're racist.
Right.
Because I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah, you don't know how to explain it because you have no idea what you're talking about.
Like
Bueller.
Huh. Unfortunately, any white person that owns a cotton field.
Son of a bitch!
Well, I mean, that's just the apex of racism right there. I mean, thanks for clarifying that, because wow, that's I don't even know what to say. That's horrible.
Duh, nigga. And like
duh, for sure. Okay.
I'm sure like nowadays, like there's regular ass people who pick cotton and there's like cotton farmers who are like the sweetest people on earth. But
I don't think anybody picks cotton anymore. They have machines to do that. They've had it for what, 100 years now or so? Okay. I mean, maybe somebody's out there actually picking cotton because they want to, but it's not, like somebody out picking strawberries. I used to do that when I was a kid. Go up to Wisconsin and pick some blueberries and strawberries. It was very good.
But like there's something about a white person waking up in the morning and looking out at a field of cotton and then being like filled with joy that literally could never possibly sit right with my spirit. Be for real.
Well, that's really the only way I like to start my day, is to open up the shutters and look over my acres and acres of sprawling fields of cotton. Brings pride to my heart. Of course, I'm talking white pride. Come on, lady.
White people be talking about going to the corner and picking up those Mexicans that are like looking for work. They'd be like, oh, just go over there and pick up one of the Mexicans. Oh, go to...
Yeah, like just go over there and pick cotton. They're just like cotton. You just pick Mexicans up like cotton. Is that what she's saying?
Home Depot. That sound. When I'm serving at work and a group of older white people get a little bit too needy with a little bit too much attitude.
You're starting to spit in their food and stuff. I'm sure that's what you're doing, because you obviously hate all crackers.
Watch it. That's all I can think of for right now. Actually, no, it's not. So, like,
I'm sure
I could
it
make a part 2, but, like, I bet, like, 6 people are going to see this. So, like, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry about it.
Well, you're totally wrong, because I was the 7th.
This, y'all, look at the white people. They,
wow.
they 5
It's a
years
lot
from
of
now,
white
it's gonna be
people.
so different over here.
Yeah, 5 years from now, there might actually be 10 people crossing the street that are white, all in one group. We can't have that. We cannot have that.
I ain't never seen white folks in the hood before like this.
Miss? Yes. I just have one item. Just these pretzels.
Gosh.
Can I just go in front of you?
No, I'm sorry. I'm busy. I'm in a rush, but I'll be quick.
You're in a rush?
Yeah, I'm sure she's running off to another tanning bed because she's looking a little pale. Good grief. You know things aren't good when you're trying to beg for money in the streets and the guy just a few feet away is throwing you some serious shade.
Okay, we got this lady play the guitar, says she has cancer, she needs help. We go a few feet this way. You got another homeless.
I would really be interested to know what all of you think about this next clip and whether you would feel safe driving this car. I'm not sure I would, because it looks like it would literally tip over if you just sneezed next to it. It looks very unsafe, but I don't know. Check it out. Well, my friends, I hope you all had a bloody good time with the show today. I know I did. And that's it for me today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And don't forget to like, subscribe, slap that bell silly, and share. That's really helpful to build the show. And hey, look, if you've got a hype, you might want to throw it my way. I'm not going to be angry with you. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.